handsome fellow on yours. Not so sure. Not so sure about this one.
What is that guy thinking about his hair there? That's insane.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
So today, Rick and I are out and about. Rick and the Vic. 2 old relics. Looking at 2 old relics. This church and another one. We decided that we've reached the age where it's okay to go into churches. Well, actually, Rick decided that, bearing in mind what I've done for the last few years, I think I was always okay to go into a church. In fact, sometimes the people paying my stipend thought it was rather advantageous. Story for another time. So I do hope I'm right parked where I am. I've got in as close as I can. I was very careful not to hit the tree. It was quite a near thing, actually. I'm literally in a sort of a pull-in, sort of lay-by that's not a lay-by type of thing. But yeah, I'm tucked in up there. Now, well, you can see. Go back to the van in a bit, but yeah, first I think I'm gonna have a little look at the church. Now, normally Rick and I always have a thing that we always say we're not going to make the same video, but we end up making the same video. Yeah, something different. And if anyone's watching me right now, because it's such a quiet place, I wonder if they've seen a YouTuber here before, or whether it's, you know, one of those modern fandangled things. I don't know. Let's have a look in the church. Now you can't smell what I can smell, but those are absolutely beautiful. This church was restored in 1886. WHTW Rector. So obviously we don't know what his name was. Guessing that's the belfry door, and that one you must be able to get up there because it's actually locked. But, well, this is lovely. It's really lovely. So you've got the pulpit here. Now you've got one set of chairs going this way, pews that way, and one set going that way. And you'll notice that the pew, the pulpit rather, so that's where the preaching is done, or would have been done, as it's no longer used for worship. You can see both sides can see you, but the nave, which is where the choir would have sat, but I don't think they've had a choir here for a while. And also the organ. So that's quite nice that that's still there, isn't it? And as always, the clergy door. But now this is beautiful. I like this. very ornate. And the thing that I think is really, really nice about places like this, you've got this beautiful brasswork, and it's still here. You know, it's obviously safe. The local community can leave it here without thinking that somebody's going to come and take it. And I do always wonder, and I've said this before, whether there is a security camera somewhere. I would have thought they would have something to protect these things. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is beautiful. It's rather ornate, isn't it? That's actually a wood carving, look. That's, so anyone that was doing the daily readings, they wouldn't go in the pulpit, only the preacher would go in the pulpit. So it would be here that you would, I presume that's a standing stool rather than a kneeling stool. It's here that you would read from. Now, Ecclesiastes, chapter 5. I quite like Ecclesiastes 3 myself. Where are we? There we are. To everything there is a season, and to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. And it goes on somewhere. This is, I know that whatever God does is good and lasts forever. I strongly suspect that Rick is going to be wearing some of his dapper gear today. Unfortunately, because of just moving on board the truck, I don't have any of my dapper gear with me. Well, no, that's not quite true. I've got 2 suits and a full set of church robes. But I do think that that's perhaps a little OTT. I also have my priest's cape as well. But I suspect that would be overkill. So I have gone for a cardigan and dog collar shirt. Now I am wearing it with these boots and these cotton trade trousers. But as I once explained to my children, you can wear a brown anorak and red shoes and blue pants and green socks and a checked shirt, I don't know what, and you look a fool. But when you put a dog collar on, you become a lovely old boy. It doesn't matter what you're wearing, any dress sense can be forgiven. I'll show you. So, here we have black shirt, cardigan, blue trousers, boots. What a scruffy chap. What a lovely old boy. This is the fashion accessory of the year. There is no mobile phone signal, which is good and bad. Obviously I can't do any clinic work, I can't check anything. Aha! I think I've just seen a van. Just over there, behind there. Let's see if we can get him. Pilgrim calling van man. Pilgrim calling van man. Please respond. He's not switched on yet. I'm going to go and wander over. Remember that top tip from a minute ago? Fine gentleman, scruffy urchin, lovely old boy. Remember that? this is lovely, isn't it?
I think this was a good find, Alex.
Well, it's you that found it, so all congratulations.
Thank you. Right, now, how would you like to live in a little place just tucked away up the corner there?
Oh, I would.
That would be idyllic, wouldn't it?
There we are. We need a holiday cottage here.
I think I could quite happily live up there. I just need to be...
This is one for this man here, not for me, obviously. Allotments.
Oh yeah. Well, they did like the dinkiest allotment plot I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Unless it's actually somebody's garden.
Helen and I had an allotment. Least said about that, the better.
Okay, so these are names of, I'm assuming, people who lost their lives in the Great War of 1914 to 1918, which was the First World War.
And 39 to 45 is this side.
Ah, so we've got both. World War I, World War II. Again, tiny little village, tiny little list.
Yeah. Right, so Rick and I are saying goodbye to Eastleach. I don't know why, but it was difficult to remember the name of it. Yeah, it's a beautiful, lovely river, the River Leach. So I'm going to go back to Elvis, get started. Just going to use the bathroom facilities. I don't know if you wanted to know that, but there we are. And then we're going to head on. Now our plan is to find another little village somewhere where we can both get in and just sit and chill, I think. We're actually going to aim for Great Cotswold Barn again. Not so much to look around, just more to sit and chill, I think. So yes, we're going to head there. I'll be back momentarily and we'll see where we end up. so we have decided that we're not going to do the same video again, are we? So we haven't mounted our cameras identically.
Apart from this little bit here.
Yes. So, I'm going to say cheers.
Cheers.
And so is he. Handsome fellow on yours. Not so sure about this one.
What is that guy thinking about his hair there? That's insane.
Cheers, my friends.
Cheers. Oh yeah.
Yes. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
We start saying the same things as well. So Rick's adjusting his
Actually.
Right, well that brings us to the end of a lovely day. I've enjoyed it. I think you enjoyed it as well.
Absolutely marvellous.
It's been good, isn't it?
It's been really good. So simple, yet so good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was a nice little find, and credit to Rick because you found it. So,
Yes.
but it's in honest guy's mode. Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Never gets old.
It does.
So we are, I think, done. We did what we did last time. We said, right, we finished here. We're going to go and we're just going to have a cup of coffee and we'll decide what we're going to do next. And then what we did next was sit and jabber for 3 hours. What is it?
Never goes beyond the cup of coffee. We're just nattering forever.
Yeah. But as I said at the beginning, and I did tell Rick what I'm going to call this video, 2 old relics. Look at 2 old relics. And that was exactly what we did. So there you are, you heard it first, here on this channel. So, right, I think that's just about all we've got to say for this one, isn't it? But thanks for watching, and we will be back at I'm sure some point, my teeth back in. Yeah. We've got a plan, haven't we, to go and look at some other churches as sort of a focus point, I think
Well, we've got a plan of potential places to visit.
Yes.
That could be potentially as good as what we had today.
Yeah, but it was pretty good today, and I think
the benchmark has been set quite high.
Yeah, I mean, there's still Hales Abbey, naturally, and then there's today a little bit. It's a high benchmark, isn't it? It was really nice, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but we were so lucky with the weather.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weather.
Right. So, yeah, with that in mind, we will say thanks so much indeed for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next one. Bye for now.